On March 3rd, 2017, the Nintendo Switch launched and was an instant success, with launch titles like The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Super Bomberman R, even one to Switch. That's the one where you milk a cow with Joy-Cons. Ew. There was a lot to experience and enjoy, but of all the release titles we know and love, one is often forgotten, and for good reason. This game was a blemish among an otherwise flawless launch. It filled Nintendo Switch owners with a grim first impression, as it soared all over Japan. Eventually, on April 4th, 2017, USA gamers got their own taste. And yes, it was just as bad here. It eventually faded into obscurity, but bad game enthusiasts embraced the title for how awful the gameplay was, and its truly abysmal mistranslated dialogue. Even years later, victims of the game collectively agree that it is one of, if not the worst Switch game of all time. And that's with so many shovelware titles having launched since then. What game could I possibly be talking about? Say hello to the infamous Eshop title, Vroom in the Night Sky. I'm not exaggerating. This is truly a stinker of a game. It's unfinished, universally hated by all who play it, and owns one of the lowest scores on Metacritic I have ever seen. Like, dang, people are not fond of this sucker. And yes, you can still play it. Cooking Mama Cookstar, physical only. The Last Hope, Dead Survival, taken down for legal reasons. Super Mario 35. Why was that taken down again? But despite this being the granddaddy of bad games on the Nintendo Switch, it's still here to stay. And it costs $10. The audacity is strong with this one. But hey, it's been a while since the game premiered. Maybe there's been a patch or an update or something. Has this game changed its ways? Or is it still flying in the crappy colors of its past? Let's find out. Wow, this game doesn't waste any time. The moment you start, you get jump scared by whatever this is. What am I even looking at? It has white wings, weird yellow gear antennas, a bow tie made of hearts, and dark, beady, soulless eyes that haunt my dreams. Thanks, game. Its name is Kuchin? I'm going to pretend I pronounced that right. Are you the first time to play this game? Way to put me into an existential crisis with the first question. Am I time? Obviously, they're asking if it's the first time I've played this game. But with the first impression I'm getting, it'll likely be the last time I play the game too. Shall I explain the game if necessary? With the way you're talking, it's gonna be necessary, all right. Also, what is this music? It's like jazzy, and trust me, I like me the jazz. But it's a bit out of place and very loud. It sounds as if Mario Odyssey's soundtrack farted out noise. That said, go off, trumpet! In case you couldn't tell by now, the translation in this game is absurdly awful. Like, I don't know if they were rushed or just didn't care, but every word of English is so broken, not even flex tape could patch it together. But random, that's just the opening. It can't be all bad. Look at the tutorial. You are a magical girl from now. From now until when? Until the end of this game? Until the end of my life. Is the game threatening me? You can get Stardust by touching big stars or small stars floating in the night sky. There are other ways to get it, but let's know about it after growing a bit more. Growing a bit more? Like, how much do we need to grow here? I'm like 5'9". Is that not grown enough? Is this like the roller coaster ride of video games? Should I get a mushroom from Mario or something? If you get used to flying the night sky, let's fly around various places in the various night sky. Ah, yes! All the night skies. And here I thought we only had one, but old Coochie the Angel Furby over here proves us wrong. I wonder if this is how Galileo felt. Basically, what this Kirby World boss reject is telling us is that we need to ride around the night sky and collect Stardust. Easy enough. You play as a witch as you fly through the night sky. So, what do you think we'll be flying? That's right, a scooter. This isn't Vroom in the night sky, silly. See, it's quirky and fun, right? Right? Oh God. Oh, God. I have so much to say, and none of it is good. First off, this is our character. a pink magical girl riding her scooter, and it controls terribly. It never feels steady, and it's super sensitive, so I always feel like I'm gonna crash. Also, God, why is the controller constantly vibrating? And I mean non-stop shaking. Even when I'm not moving, the HD rumble is going overtime. I'm not kidding. For whatever reason, B is accelerate and A is brake. If that's not awkward enough, turns require you to press both at the same time? What? There are two gauges on the top left of your screen called, and I quote, magical speedometer and magical gasoline. Heh, where do you fill up your gas? The magical gas station? Wait, that's actually what it's called? It's just a giant yellow launch pad with the letter M on it. How is this magic? Just because you put the word magic in front of something, that doesn't give it mystical properties whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the magical toilet brush. It can clean your toilet, and it can help you fly. Magic. Also, the environment looks absolutely disgusting. The trees look like something you would see in an N64 game. This came out in 2017. It's truly one of the laziest looking backgrounds I ever seen. The goal of each level is to zoom around on your scooter collecting star key things. There are a bunch of them scattered per level, and it doesn't take too long to get them. They're scattered randomly, but there's no obstacles, no enemies, no level design. You just fly around and go through star rings. Oh my god, this is Superman 64. I'm playing Superman 64. I'm playing Superman 64 with magic in it! I don't know why I didn't see it. They're literally flying through rings. But at least in Superman 64, you had enemies. You had obstacles. What do you have here? Nothing. There's these white pixelated lines that I think are Stardust. It's just a silver version of the Sims logo, maybe? And if you thought you escaped the broken translation, think again. This game ensures you have a magical, thrilling time with character commentary, even if it's very small and hard to see. Between the trees, ready, set, go! Wow, magical, thrilling. So magical to fly through the trees. She's living the life. Shine your light. What? Even the game is confused on what's happening. I don't blame it. Don't be shy. Say smothing. Say smothing? There's a straight up typo in there. Did the game tester just go on vacation? What is going on? I've had enough of this. I'm done. I'm just going to crash into the trees and end it all. Oh. Okay then. So yeah, if you crash in this game, nothing really happens. Just some rainbow colors popping out of the motor. No damage, no wear and tear, nothing. Your gas doesn't even go down. In fact, it barely goes down at all. I've flown around this entire place for like 10 minutes, and it's barely gone down from 100 points to 95 points. Can I have whatever fuel you use in my car, please? I guess magic gas is made of sunshine and rainbows. I'll put rainbows in my car. This game is way too easy. If I can fly around with no obstacles, no time limit, and nearly unlimited fuel, what's the point? It feels like I've got cheats on and there's no challenge. Where do I go after I find all the stargates? What do I do now? The game says to go find the magical gate, but what even is that? What do I do? Wait, what? Apparently this purple witch shows up and does nothing? The moon of tonight is my friend. What weird fortune cookie did you get that from? I guess she is the antagonist of the game, and she goes around stealing your Stardust, which sounds like it would add some challenge to this buttered toast difficulty, but no, the Stardust instantly rematerializes after she collects them. If she took your key ring things, or I don't know, maybe attacked you, she might be a threat, but nope, she's just there. Oh, there's the magical gate. Yep, that's it, all right. I don't know how I could have missed it. You just go through, get your point total, and then that's it. You did it. Now go do more. You go through each level, riding around on your hot rod, trying to collect star keys, avoiding discount Twilight Sparkle, collecting Stardust, and getting more motor scooters. It's a repetitive gameplay loop. That is as terrible as it sounds. There's no story, no fun gameplay, no challenge. There is not a single reason for me to want to continue at all. There's not even a cool scooter I want to buy. You do get the option to buy new scooters of all sorts at the shop. Some of these have different stats like speed, control, and such, but the ones I bought, they all feel the same to me. Maybe some are easier to control? Maybe. There's magical scooter, magical racer, magical tank, magical... Wait. Magical tank? Load the guns! We must sparkle the entire war zone! Stat! Okay, serious note. Can they stop naming everything magic? It gets lazier and lazier the more I see it. Add some variety. Using the same word over and over, ironically, makes it lose its magic. Shut up. None of these are worth looking at. Excuse me? Does that say magical naked? All right, Vroom in the night sky. You have a male's curiosity. Let's go get some stardust. There is some variety to the levels, but it's not much. We have a desert level where there's sand. It's everywhere.
Get used to it.
Oh, hey, an oasis. And that's it. As you can see, it's visually appealing, and by that I mean it looks like vomit. The next area is this city stage, filled with roads, houses, buildings, and power plants? It reminds me of the Four-Side stage from Super Smash Bros. If it was devoid from all life. And yes, you can crash into the towers, and there will be no damage whatsoever. The next area is a factory setting. Ooh, planes! And that's it. Nothing really different about this stage either, but this happened.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so glad you're pissed.
Other than the designs of the stages themselves, there's no hook or unique gameplay mechanic that gives you a reason to go from stage to stage. For example, with Mario Kart, each track has something unique about the gameplay, right? Some tracks have fun ramps, others have cool obstacles, and some just look really fun and have great music. Now imagine if all 96 tracks of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe were the same level design, little to no landmarks, terrible graphics, and some bland music that plays every time. You'd have Vroom in the night sky. Moving on, the next area is an ocean with a giant cruise ship. Blue, blue. Everything in this dang level is covered in blue. The ocean doesn't even look good. It just looks like a solid. Can I drown?
Nope.
Do you ever wonder if the Titanic crashed, not because of an iceberg, but because a witch with a Vespa just decided to throw herself into it? Next level is the resort facility. It's the city level, but hell! Seriously, why is the sky so red? They're probably trying to mimic a sunset, but instead it just looks like Sim City is being taken over by the blood moon.
The blood moon rises once again.
So there are more levels to unlock, but I have no idea how to unlock them. Apparently you get it by buying different motorbikes, but I do not have enough sparkles, nor do I have the patience to do even more of these levels. Thankfully, there's a way to get some Stardust if you really want to. You can go to driver's school and learn a bunch of tricks on how to play the game. They put some weird mechanics in, like weird turns, those jumps where you can bounce on things, and wait, you can attack? You can actually shoot lasers. Seriously, this witch can shoot what I assume is called magical lasers. Can we shoot down the purple witch? Oh god, we actually can. I'm dead tired. I just feel dead inside. Okay, after doing all these tutorials, I finally got enough to get the naked 1300 mags, baby. Oh look, it unlocked a level too. And what the hell is going on? The night sky of chaos. It's just all the set pieces of every level put together in a disorienting and terrifying mess, all with this insane black and ugly void. I have no idea where I'm going, and I keep bumping into everything. I didn't want this. I just wanted to get naked. Make it stop. Make it stop. Vroom in the Night Sky is one of the worst games I have ever played on the Nintendo Switch. Mostly because it's an unfinished mess. There are so many things that make this game feel unpolished and rushed and And the thing that stings about this is it could have been better. The graphics are terrible, everything is mistranslated with spelling errors, there are barely any levels, and the ones that do exist almost have no variety. And to top it all off, it's not fun. This is more of a demo than an actual game, and it's certainly not what you'd want to see representing a console at launch. The idea of a witch riding a flying motorcycle is cool. It's creative. It makes me intrigued. It's weird what a bit more polished care and a proofreader could have done for the title. It might not even have been the best game in the world, but it could have been decent? Maybe they could have made it a fun, zany, free-for-all multiplayer, with each witch duking it out with opponents, trying to collect the most stardust, maybe even on customized hogs. In its current state, Vroom in the Night Sky is one of, if not the, worst game ever made for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna end this magical video by going to take my magical car to the magical gas station. Magic. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button, and be sure to check out my other videos on other Switch games as well. Special thanks to these amazing people for helping me with the video. I couldn't have done it without all of you. Also, an extra special thank you to my Patreon patrons, including Mantelferox and Savacom. You help make every video possible, and you all mean so much to me. If you'd like to join our Patreon, the link is in the description below, along with my Twitch and Instagram. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good night.